Daylight, my envies, welcome.
Yes, so our people say the snake that refuses to shed its old skin will rotten inside the forest. Report has it that Igbis flee, her chamber in the palace, after, dreaming of a spiritual message on her mirror to go and sleep inside the basement of the Ooni of Ife because of fear of Ogüñjãya. Hey, I don't feel like this one past my power. Wow. Yes, so what happened is that in the morning, the staff of KBSC all over, they will resume duty. And as you know, KBSC is an institution. There are many and so many areas to cover each morning. Now, I'm not going to give so much detail here, but his basement is well taken care of as well, like furnished and everything, but usually there is no one there. Now, why is there no one there? Because, at one side of his basement, the basement is very big. The other side, there is a sacred gate that leads you to the other side of his basement where they have a lot of, they have some personal, like shrines there where KBSC goes to do his cleansing, worship, and all of that. Then this other side is a place where, depending on what the event is, people can also go and stay there or sit there. So usually they keep everywhere clean and all of that. And access to that second space where people can go and sit, that almost like a sit out and all of that inside the basement is open. Now they said Igbis fled her chamber to go there and sleep. Now the question you may want to ask, why would she choose to go there and sleep? They said something happened, that she was sleeping in her own chamber around, they said it was around 1 a.m. at night. She started feeling very, very uneasy. Very uneasy, according to her, from what she shared before she left, that she has had a very traumatic nightmare. That she saw a write-up on her mirror in her dream, that the write-up was like, it is you are next. That was what she saw. These kind of things that we see in horror movie, that could be something that will stay in your head for a very long time, maybe because of what has been happening in the palace with people passing on and attributed to Ogüñjãya and all of that. Maybe that terrified the living daylight out of her. They say she was sleeping. She saw a dream that the person used, or whatever wrote that, to use a red ink to write it on her dressing mirror, that you are next. So she was so terrified, and she woke up that night. She didn't know what to do. Her own personal guard, she asked the personal bodyguard to accompany her to the basement, that she was going to sleep in KBSC's basement. And that was how she went. As she was gaining access into the major gate into KBSC's basement, they asked her what she was going. She wanted to see KBSC because she knew they would have stopped her. And she said no. She said she wanted to see KBSC. The first entrance access, they gave her the way to go to the second. The second, they did not allow her go. She knew they wouldn't allow her go. And she said, okay, she will wait. She will go to the basement. And that was how they allowed her to go to the basement, where she passed the night. The entire night, they said she slept at the basement. As a matter of fact, she was at the basement where her own personal bodyguard left and came out to where he's supposed to sleep and slept there. It was in the morning. Apparently, she overslept and they found her there. When people resumed for duty and all of that, they found out that she slept there. Then why did she go there? Now, she's afraid of Ogüñjãya. Now, they said that Ogüñjãya, while Ogüñjãya is busy, doing all the things that he's doing, that traditionally is not supposed to come to the Ooni of Ife, except Ooni of Ife invoke Ogüñjãya, like invoke Ogüñjãya, like summon. Sorry, the word is summon, not invoke. Except Ooni of Ife summons Ogüñjãya, and so it doesn't go anywhere close to Ooni of Ife. So basically, everywhere the houses Ooni of Ife, that a boundary, that area where Ooni of Ife sleeps, Ogüñjãya, naturally, that is how it is from the very beginning of Ogüñjãya. Ogüñjãya is not supposed to go there until Kabiyesi summons it. So it can go anywhere, but it will not enter where Kabiyesi is as long as Kabiyesi has not stopped summoning it. And they are all aware. They said it's even the Ife people that are leaking all of this secret to them, they're making their own research. And they said that could have been the reason why Igbis went to the basement to go and sleep. They said when they came to work and they found Igbis at the basement, everybody was shocked. What is going on? What the hell? Like, what happened? Igbis of all people, a whole Igbis. Igbis, the owner of the palace. Igbis, the owner of the palace. You, like this, a whole you. Hi, how the mighty fallen. Inside basement. That is not queenly. That is not on top of couch, chair inside basement, just because you are afraid of Ogüñjãya. Now that you are afraid of Ogüñjãya, run outside the palace now. Fear will not allow her run outside the palace, because inside the palace they are staying and hoping and begging that Kabiyesi will do something to ensure that nothing comes for them. But you know that right now, Ogüñjãya may only show himself to them. It may not strike them right now until that immunity is removed. Yes, until that immunity is removed. You will see that by next week, if they remove that immunity, if these women know what is wrong with them, let them run. Or if they know that they have not been able to bind Ogüñjãya, because the kind of anger and everything that is happening with Ooni of Ife right now, is he even still going to bind Ogüñjãya after removing immunity? He may not, but with the way Ile-Ife people are going, with the kind of begging, they are appealing and all of that, maybe he will still do it. But it was very shocking when staff resumed work and they found out that, look, Ogüñjãya, Igbis had passed the entire night, like her night, in the basement for fear of Ogüñjãya. Is it not better that you continue to do the right thing, stay on the right path, than, to allow yourself to go through this kind of problems, to go through this kind of humiliation? This is very humiliating. No, I would not lie to you. Honestly, it is too humiliating. Going to bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.